Welcome back. The arrival of scary-looking lion's mane jellyfish on Irish beaches last week prompted warnings for bathers to avoid beaches where the potentially lethal animals have been appearing.
So, do we need to be afraid to go back into the water? Well, here to tell us about the dangers of these fascinating creatures and debunk some myths surrounding them is Dr. Brendan O'Connor, marine biologist with Aquafact. Good morning to you, Brendan.
Good morning,
Brendan. Morning to you, both of you too.
OK. We'll talk about this little visitor to the studio in a moment, but tell us about the sighting that happened in Achill, because really that kicked off the conversation in Ireland, didn't it, around jellyfish?
Yes, it did indeed. The lion's mane jellyfish is not uncommon. It's not. I was
going to say, is it rare to see them?
No, it's not.
Really?
No, they're particularly normal to find them on the East Coast. So to hear about them on the West Coast is slightly unusual. We have a different cousin of its on the West Coast. It's a blue thing, a blue lion's mane. The one that you have on the East Coast is this dark brown, and has very, very long tentacles, up to maybe 20, 30 metres long.
Really?
Yeah, huge.
So this is the shot of the one that was found in
That's
Achill.
right, yeah. It's not very elegant there because it's just lying flat on the sand, but in life it's a dome-shaped bell, and that's a close relative. That's actually the one that I'll be showing later on. That's called the compass jellyfish because of those flecks that look like compass marks on the bell. Yeah. So there's a long streaming tentacles at the back. That's where the stinging cells are, that are common to all jellyfish, and all the jellyfish's relations as well. Things like anemones, sea anemones, and corals. They're all the same type of animal.
So the actual body of the jellyfish isn't what delivers.
No, it's not.
The tentacles, the hair-like tentacles.
That's right. Yeah, the body, the dome is inert. There are no stinging tentacles stinging cells on that.
I'm fascinated by the size because the person very cleverly put a €20 note beside it to give us that perspective.
Yeah,
huge,
very big. Yeah,
I would have thought like the size of my hand.
Well, look,
maybe,
this little man is here with us this morning. Look.
Yeah, that's Ronan. That's Ronan.
Ronan.
Yeah, he came from Galway with me this morning. I collected him yesterday. And I don't know whether you know the Irish name for...
I don't, I'll be honest.
Jellyfish.
No.
Well, it's smuggled roan. Roan is the Irish for seal.
Right.
And smuggled is the word that they use for what comes out of your nose. So seal...
Roan, very good.
Right.
Now, is this fella dangerous?
The stinging cells on that particular one, the compass jellyfish, are not at all as bad as the lion's mane. The lion's mane is is seriously dangerous. And if you are inclined to anaphylactic shock, it'll kill you. It will. Yeah.
Wow.
Sherlock Holmes had a case where one of the guys that he was examining was found dead on the beach, and he reckoned that he knew who had killed him. And he was trying to figure out all the time how this guy had done it. And didn't your man turn up dead on the beach? And there beside him was a jellyfish. So it's the jellyfish that...
So they are lethal. They can be lethal.
So there's all sorts of myths and legends about what to do. Our own Conan, who was on the crew this morning, regaled us and you of a story where he was stung in Liverpool.
Yes.
And did the thing where, if you're eating your breakfast, I'm sorry, but where you wee on yourself.
That's the folk legend.
Well, we do think urine helps because it's often talked about, isn't it? Even in survival programmes and stuff like that. But that's a load of
it's been heavily examined what to do with the sting of the jellyfish, and it's been quite conclusively found that the effect of urine is very ineffective. It doesn't actually do anything at all. In effect, if it does anything, it actually activates some of the cells that are still there in your body.
Wow.
But the little stinging cell is like a contracted harpoon with a poison tip. Lovely. And there's a tiny little sensitive cell at the end of the cell, and if that's flicked by your hand or by your leg, then this harpoon shoots out and penetrates your skin, and then the poison is delivered into your body.
So is it like a bee sting? It's a sharp pain? Or
Well, the little stinging arrow is tiny, so you actually probably don't feel very much. It's the poison that the animal injects into you that causes the problem. Yeah.
So what do you do if it happens?
First thing to do is before you go to the beach at all, you pack your sunglasses, you pack your sun cream, and you pack a bottle of vinegar. That's
vinegar from the kitchen press.
Vinegar from the kitchen press. So, and your book, and whatever else you bring with your radio, whatever else. But it's part and parcel now of the stock bag, what you put in your bag. Put in, if you think that they're going to be stinging jellyfish on the beach, put in a bottle of vinegar.
You can have fish and chips anyway at the beach.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I knew you were going to say that.
You can, though. You know.
And so then if you are stung, or if your kid is stung, or if your partner is stung, first thing you do is you wash off the area of the stung as quickly as possible with seawater, and then dose it with with vinegar. It'll reduce the pain. It won't stop it because the poison is already inside in you. So
it's done. It's in there.
Yeah. It'll just help to, and then after that, treat the leg or your hand or whatever it is with as hot water as you possibly can, because that will help to denature the poison in your body and make it a little less painful.
So home hot shower.
Yeah.
Hot
vinegar first, and then get back to your house.
The temptation will be cold water. Just get into the water.
Yes,
No, it's better hot water. Because like when you wash your very best wool jumper, you make sure that you don't make it too hot, because the wool is protein, and that will in very hot water it'll contract. And the same with the poison, that if you make it too hot, it'll actually make it last a bit longer.
So what do you think is the explanation between? You said these are more commonly seen on the East Coast.
Yes.
Why do you think we've spotted one on the West Coast? Is it a bigger picture thing?
No, we do see them, but not normally. We see them maybe every other year.
Okay.
The lion's mane. But as I said,
I would not have thought that they were common to Irish shores.
Not at all.
They are,
Not at all.
They are, yeah. We have about 70 or 80 different species of jellyfish. But
in Irish waters?
Yeah, but most of them are minute little things, tiny little things that you can only see with a microscope. So it's just these large, sort of spectacular ones that grab the
headlines.
Headlines, yeah.
Okay.
And the most dangerous one is the Portuguese man of war. That's really nasty thing.
Taking this young fella with us, his story, how long typically would they live?
They only live for a season, one season.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
And they can still sting you when they're dead.
Yes, they can.
Right?
Yeah, they can. Their life cycle, they start off life, say, as in like a little bush on the bottom of the sea, and that buds off these tiny little jellyfish, which are either male or female or both, and then they release eggs and sperm in the water column, and then they produce that little thing that goes back down onto the seabed and starts the cycle again. But Ronan will pass away around October, even before that. He's done his thing.
If Brendan, just very briefly, not you, Ronan, our cameraman on the floor, you're okay for now.
He's heard a doctor say he's going to pass.
If you do all of the cleaning, the vinegar, and there is other worrying symptoms, it's straight to emergency
absolutely,
services.
Straight to doc, absolutely.
And particularly if you have allergies and all that.
Absolutely,
kind of stuff.
yeah.
Would you be carrying your EpiPens and all that with you anyway?
Of course,
wouldn't you?
yeah.
Frightening, though.
It is frightening. And normally in rock pools, is that where
No, you can find them anywhere. You'll find them on the sand, you'll find them in shallow water, you'll find them in deep water, you'll find them really anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, I better get this fella.
He's got a bit car sick, you said
Yeah,
this morning.
but I'm going to bring him back to Galway. I'll put him back into the sea. He'll be
Get him
okay.
a McDonald's on the way back.
Yeah,
He'll be
okay.
grand.
Through the drive-through.
Yeah, going back to the Galway Arts Festival.
Oh, brilliant.
Of course you are. Yeah. So he's in for a wild weekend.
Yeah, we're performing tonight. We're doing a concert tonight in St. Nick's.
Sorry,
Excellent.
I apologise for
Let me
him,
guess, he drums a guitar. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.